Today, I want to talk about connection, beingness, and takeaways. So, here, connection is so much more important than just information transfer when you're in a conversation. You really want to have a connection. You want to be at your highest level of vibration. The connection, and when you're speaking to something, shouldn't be measured by the amount of information you've transferred. It should be measured by the connection that you've made with the person, how you feel about each other, about creating a situation of mutual appreciation for each other. Information being transferred without any rapport or energy is very hollow, very hollow. When you have a connection and just a few words, it's very palpable. You can feel it. You know something's happened. You can literally feel the difference. There's a shift in perspective when you do this. It reorients you from output to creating energetic resonance. When you have a high energy, welcoming, loving energy, it attracts other people to you. It's not pushing information. You're creating an inviting field for people to come in and join you and for you to connect with them. The recipient's state, their energetic state is very important. They may not have the capacity to share this energy with you, but they have the capacity to receive yours because they can't block it, because energy is energy. They can block what you're saying, they can be in resistance to what you're saying, but how you make them feel is what makes all the difference in the world. This is true communication. It's a co-creative dance. It's a bridge where connection is built first, where there's a harmonious frequency. There's mutual understanding, mutual appreciation, and there's an energetic exchange. Even in professional settings, the rapport with this energy is far more effective than just transferring data. Data is boring, it's hollow. When you foster a connection, you're going to meet less resistance from the other side. They're going to be more open to what you have to say. It's being effective energetically. It isn't just being nice and polite. You've put in your heart into it in a way that they can feel your energy. People are so much more receptive when they're connected. They're more open to hear what you have to say. They're more welcoming, and they're going to be more in agreement. In my previous video and in my book, Universal Perceptions, I talked about the superconscious mastermind, and I want to talk for a second about the hallmark of the superconscious mastermind, and that's prioritizing and cultivating connections. It's listen to unspoken energy, get connected to the energy behind what they're saying, be present, be engaged, and be available, be able to hear and empathize with whatever they're saying. This helps raise the collective vibration of everyone around, not just you and that person, but it goes into the entire area. This is transactional to transformational. Make your communication and your connections transformational. It's so important. Again, connection, beingness, and takeaways. Beingness makes all the difference. It's not what you're doing, it's who you're being. When you have misaligned beingness, your messages fall flat, the energetic resonance is off, people sense the dissonance and the distance and the disconnect, and The energy behind your words is much louder, sharper, and more uncomfortable than when there's a real honest connection there. Some examples: a mentor's state inspires more than just advice. Parents' patience teach resilience. A leader's confidence inspires loyalty. Practical applications of this beingness: prioritizing your internal state. Who do I want to be today? You cultivate your internal state. You consciously choose your energetic frequency when you're connecting with someone. This creates liberation and influence. It liberates you from always just doing something. You're being something. You're cultivating your internal state is very impactful to everyone around you. It's a more inviting presence. It fosters the deeper connections, and your contributions are going to resonate at a higher level. Let's talk about some takeaways. It's the art of offering insight when you're with people, an empathetic way to conclude. Offering valuable insights and perspectives leaves lasting positive imprint and seeding future growth, expansion, and possibilities. The core principles of this are always offer one or two things. Limited number of crucial information. Make it a catalyst for their thought process. Stepping stones are not a forced direction, but you're leading people down a path. Let's talk about the value of takeaways. It seeds for others' growth. Plant a thought, an idea, or feeling. It respects their agency. You avoid overwhelming them, and it's slow and organic. It's helping to unfold a new awareness. You're enhancing the connection. You're demonstrating that you genuinely care. You show that you are listening and that you've processed the information. It deepens the rapport with the other person and builds trust and creates a positive association. Your intention is paramount to success with this. The intention behind what you're doing. The intention of leaving someone with something beneficial after you've met with them. The intention of not having to be right, having to prove your brilliance. The intention about being involved in service and contribution, making an intention of being supportive and empowering, and being able to give people the intention to give them a gentle nudge, a guiding light, a light bulb moment where you're teaching something where they get to expand a little bit. This is why it's so important that you focus on not getting caught up in the information, but you spend more time focusing on the connection. I work with people and teach them how to live their life purpose. The biggest mistake that people make about their life purpose is they think it's what they do for a living, and it isn't. It's who you're being. That's what makes your life purpose. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It's all about who you're being. I'm Bill Heinrich with True Life Purpose Now. You'd like more information, or you'd like to have a conversation or speak to me on a clarity session, go to speaktobill.com, and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you.